Thursday Night Football with the Rumboyz starts now.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the one and only Rumboyz Fantasy Network. It appears that Bluetooth is working on StreamYard right now. Shout out to StreamYard.com. Thursday Night Football here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network starts now. We're here on our pre-game show, so if you're tuning in, make sure that you like the content. Okay, hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you have not already, and also make sure that you share the content on all of your social media, okay? Your Facebook, your Twitter, your Snapchat, your Instagram, just your social club. Like, I don't care. Like, share it everywhere. By the way, I just want to shout out our homies over at GLD. Promo code GLDGRUM. Like, you got to get over to GLD. We ain't been wrong since we iced out the Commanders. Y'all need to get over there to GLDG Rum. All right. Promo code GLDG Rum on Shop GLD. Let's go. For all of your fantasy player prop needs, get on over to monkeyknifefight.com. Promo code Rumboyz for instant match on 100 for instant match on 100% of your first deposit, all the way up to $100. For all of your daily fantasy player prop needs, monkeyknifefight.com and the Monkey Knife Fight app. Also, I want to shout all 22 promo code Rumboyz, 40% off the subscription price. Tons and tons and tons of features that you get: coaches film, PFF rankings, and much, much more to make you that much better of a fantasy football player. And then finally, play Champions Round. Link is in the description. $12. Get 7 right out of 12. Win $2,400. $2,400. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into tonight's show. We have a game. We get to enjoy the Buffalo Bills against the New England Patriots. Okay, now the New England Patriots, one of the top 10 teams when we're talking about sacks. Okay, this defense is all the way turned up, like on some fucking Waka Flocka Roscoe Dash type shit. And I am loving it. I am loving how turned up Matthew Judon is. But I don't think that Patriots defense is enough when we talk about the money line to be able to best the Buffalo Bills. We're able to buy the Bills at minus 185. So we're going to rock with that. We're going to take Josh Allen at 229.5 passing yards. Okay, we're going to expect that Josh Allen is just going to let it rip. We're talking about 2.5 trips down the field in order for us to smash that prop. Both the running backs for Ramondre Stevenson and Devin Singletary to get touchdowns, anytime TD scores on both those running backs. We're going to take 4 total sacks, okay? 4 total sacks between both teams. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We're taking 5. We're taking 5. Shout out to the homie NFL Herms. If you guys haven't followed Herms, I was on the phone with him before the show. We're locking in 5 sacks between both these defenses, okay? It's Buffalo. It's the Patriots. Tre'Davious White is backside, by the way. I want to make sure I point that out. I should have put in a prop for an interception. I might do that in the 15-minute intermission between the pregame show and us getting into the real deal. Do I like Bills over 11.5 in the first half? I probably wouldn't play that one. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I probably would not play that one. Bills by 7 in the first half. I think is a more comfortable bet. I know that you're probably not going to get like the greatest odds on a bet like that. But what I will say, what I will say in most divisional matchups tend to be close. You know, so to take the Buffalo Bills by 11.5 in the first half, with Coach Bill Belichick on the sideline, I despite Buffalo on paper being hands down outright better. I think that it is borderline insanity to play that. These are my work headphones. These are my work headphones. I was listening to music and I was like, let me see if StreamYard with this new update is going to work with it, and it's working. So we're rocking with it. So yeah, guys, same game parlay. Honestly, like the one that I dropped for you guys today, I try to make it as conservative as possible, is what my intention was. Should we miss on this one tonight, I might throw something. I'm gonna have a clinic fucking meltdown. Bills money line, Ramondre Stevenson, Devin Singletary, first 3 legs. So Bills money line, Ramondre Stevenson anytime TD, Devin Singletary anytime TD, Josh Allen over 229.5 passing yards, Devin Singletary over 34.5 rushing yards, Stephon Diggs over 69.5 rushing yards or receiving yards. Stephon Diggs 69.5 receiving yards, 5 total sacks between both teams. 5 total sacks. All right. I'll read it from the bottom up. 5 total sacks from both teams on the defensive side of the ball. 69.5 receiving yards from Stephon Diggs. 34.5 rushing yards from Devin Singletary. 229.5 passing, Josh Allen. Anytime TD, Ramondre and Singletary, Bills money line. 7-pick parlay, $1 wins you 70. Actually, I think we put 5 on it. We put a 5 wins you 70. 5 wins you 70. I'm sorry, 5 wins you 70. So yeah, we put 5 on it. We threw 5 on that joint straight up. It's the only bet that we have running today. I had exams today, so I did not fucking have a lot of time to hit the books today, and I apologize about that. Bills over 11.5 points in the first half. I just don't see it. Not in a divisional matchup. Like, you're gonna need Buffalo to get ahead and get really, really ahead and just start really wax that ass. What's good, Asia? What is good? How are you doing? Welcome to the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out our sponsors in the description. Like, the description section is so important. Like, we already got one GLD sell. More people buy GLD. Put your favorite sports team on a fucking chain. Promo code's right below. GLDG Rum. Screenshot this so that you have the promo code for later. I think that this is going to be a really fun game. I think that this game is going to have more twists and turns in it than what many expect. I don't think that it's just going to be an outright Bills domination from top to bottom, from beginning to end. We're talking about Josh Allen, who has led the league in interceptions. I don't want to take away from that statistic and not utilize that statistic to give New England a chance to win this. I'm not going to sit here and say that New England doesn't have. Whenever Bill Belichick is your quarterback, you have an opportunity to win the game. I think this game is more of a Thursday night trap game than what we realize, and I think that Vegas is hip to that as well with these two teams. I don't have a son. I have dated women with kids, is probably what you're mistaking. I've dated women with kids. I don't have kids personally myself, Asia. So yeah. How do you feel about race to 10 points for college basketball? For which game? Wait, what are you talking about? Race to 10 for which game? If it's a race to 10, like, how do I feel about race of tens in general? I love race of tens. I love race of tens. Because when you hit it, it just feels so good, and then it's like, okay, like I've already cleared out that one game. I don't have to worry about anything else in that game. Like, I'm good. It's like when you hit like a race of 10, like that shit's fun. Like that shit, race of tens are fun. Race of tens are fun. I just don't know if I like put them into like parlays. Like I don't know if I put race of tens in parlays. I feel like race of tens are better off as singles. If you're putting in a parlay, you're definitely dealing with some risk, but that's one of those risks that you take when it's like, bitch, I'm just looking for income. You know what I mean? You're just looking for the paper. You're just looking for the payday. I like race of tens. Race of tens are fun. Race of tens are fun. Race of tens race of tens are underrated. Especially when it's like when you're gonna get plus odds on a team that habitually always like starts off hot. God, yes, I love that. I love that. I love that. Because like it's a really easy way to like if it works in your favor, it's a really easy way to beat the books at their own game. I like race of tens. Let's see. I'm trying to see. So Damian Harris and Isaiah Wynn are both down tonight. That's gonna mess with the Patriots offense a little bit. Jalen Mills out. Sean Wade out. Drop the mic FF. Drop the mic FF coming to you guys live in the chat from the 405. How bad is traffic? Again, I just want to read this parlay to you guys one more time. That is Bills money line. That is Ramondre Stevenson, anytime TD. Devin Singletary, anytime TD. Josh Allen, 229.5 passing yards. Stephon Diggs, 69.5 receiving yards. Devin Singletary, over 34.5 rushing yards. 5 total sacks between both teams in this matchup. You put all 7 of those props together, plus 1,300. 5. Jamie, I'm going to send you the link here in a minute for the game stream, okay? 5 wins 70. All right? 5 wins 70. Over on DraftKings. All right? I think that I feel like this is a winning ticket. I like this ticket. The 34.5 with Singletary, doable. Stephon Diggs, 69.5. I feel like it's doable. 5 plus sacks between both defenses, something that's doable. 229.5 by Josh Allen. That's where I worry a little bit because I don't want Buffalo to just go run crazy. The 229.5 is probably, you know, the touchdowns. The touchdowns are always subjective. There's always volatility in betting anytime TD scores. There's always volatility in that. But I feel like I can put money on both these running backs to be able to touch the paint, be able to touch the logos. Give me Ramondre, give me Singletary, anytime TDs, and let's take the Bills outright to win this motherfucker. And I think we can come away. We could turn this 5.
Play we could turn this $5.70. I gotta charge this headset because I've been using it all day. It might sound a little bit different. That's okay. And lighting might adjust a little bit. Oh, lighting adjusts greatly. You know what? I'm gonna want to have the headset for the next stream, so I'm gonna start charging the headset now. I'll deal with the sacrifice of lighting. I'll just find another wall block in my room and plug the light up to another outlet. Like straight up, that's just how I'll run it. Here, let me turn the headset off, put it on its charging base. I like that my work headset finally fucking started working with this. McKenzie, Brandon Cooks, or Sutton? McKenzie. Cooks ain't getting shit. All right. So McKenzie, all right. Let's be for real. McKenzie ain't gonna get shit. Period. Like McKenzie's not him. McKenzie's not the one. So it really does come down to Sutton or Cooks. Oh God, fucking A. I don't like these two options. These two options are worse than fucking baby vomit. Let's see. Texans play the Browns. Denver. Denver's just fucking Denver. Yeah, I don't think that I'm trusting Sutton. Sutton against the Ravens, I don't think that I can run that. I don't think that I can invest faith into that. Give me Brandon Cooks out of those three. Like it's literally Cooks, McKenzie, and then Sutton. Like fuck the Broncos. Fuck Denver. Last minute start to Myers, McKenzie, Campbell, Duvernay, thinking Myers is a lock and already have Diggs, so hesitant on McKenzie. So yeah, you're already thinking in the right direction, Jamie. You're already thinking in the right direction. I like the Myers pick, so we really only need one. Now would probably go like either Campbell or Duvernay. And that's not a decision that you don't have to worry about until Sunday, which is grateful for you. If we're asking right now, I think the floor is with Duvernay over Campbell. Expecting Ramondre Stevenson getting all the work. I know we hopefully we get the touchdown. I hate the decision for you. I threw up in my mouth. I didn't really throw up in my mouth, but we are going to, during this next 15-minute break that we're gonna order some taco Schnell. All right. So like tonight's definitely a Taco Bell night. I'm craving it. Your thoughts on Pats plus 3.5, cold, windy night game in Foxborough with no Miller for the Bills. Pats to cover 3.5 in a divisional game, because it's divisional, is what makes me like it. Anything outside of that is any narrative outside of it being a divisional game makes me not like the 3.5. You're chasing income and you're betting for growth and not betting for fun in this category, then by 3.5 isn't a bad one. I'm just saying don't be surprised if it doesn't hit. Maybe give yourself a cushion. I would give myself a cushion on that 3.5. Maybe go with some alternate lines. Geno or Fields? It's Geno. I don't think that Fields is fully recovered and fully healthy. Jacoby Myers over 39.5 receiving yards. I like it because of how low the receiving yard total is, and that's what makes me want to buy into that. How much New England clam chowder is gonna fucking pass tonight? How much Mr. Mac and Cheese is gonna pass tonight? That Mac and Cheese's passing is always one of those things I worry. But Jacoby could probably get that for you in 3 catches. There's no reason why not to put a little. You don't put a lot, but there's no reason why not to put a little on that. Or maybe parlay that with a couple of other things and put a little, a little bit of money on that. I wouldn't place no more than a unit. Anytime that you're betting, you shouldn't place no more than a unit. But I mean, and a unit is no more than a measurement of 1% of your bankroll. That's it. That's all what a unit means. Thoughts on Stevenson over 61 rushing yards and Folk over 1.5 field goals. I like the field goal one, and I like the rushing. Let's run that. Let's run both of those. I don't feel risk adverse to this bet whatsoever. I think that this is one that you should probably take. Thoughts on Singletary over 13.5 attempts and Hunter Henry over 2.5. I feel like the Bills are trying to heading into the playoffs, mitigate the miles of which they're trying to put on Josh Allen, which does make it to where that 13.5 is plausible for Singletary. So I like that. I like that heading into the playoffs, December football. Let's go ahead. Let's pound the rock. Josh, we'll put the game on your arm. You don't got to worry about running too much. We're going to have Singletary do that work. We'll have Cook back there who can split carries. I like the 13.5. Hunter Henry over 2.5 catches. I really like. Who else are you really targeting in this passing game for New England? Who's talented enough to really get that? I feel like Hunter Henry's the most probably the most talented tight end that they have on that roster. Need Diggs to shit the bed tonight. Thought Bill Belly would shut down Jefferson last week, and that didn't happen. So not too confident. I don't think that it's not Belichick scheming. I think that it's the personnel of which he has to work with at the given moment that makes it not be the same Patriots secondary of yesteryear. With that being said, and with that being stated, I think that Diggs is going to go the fuck off. And I know that you don't need that, but I have to be honest with you as a viewer and me as being a fantasy football analyst. So that's what that's where I would rock in regards to that would be my emotion having to compete against Diggs. You see this shit about Brady signing with the Pats next year? I did see that. If I'm Brady, just Emmitt Smith that shit, bro. Give me the 1-year deal. Let me wear the jersey. Let me don the jersey one last time. Let me strut out, do it one more again, and then dead. It's weird because like growing up, I was always a fan of older veteran QBs, and I find myself now more that like working on this side of the television, the whole like analyst side has opened my eyes up significantly more. From when like I was more so like on like the fan side. And I feel like sitting on this side, you kind of get like an eye-opening look of like, Father Time really is undefeated. It doesn't matter, how much you're a fan of a guy. Everyone's time is going to come. So I think that Brady should just one game it. Emmitt Smith the fuck out of that. Like if I'm Brady, Emmitt Smith that shit. Singletary worries me tonight with the Pats being so good against the running backs. I agree. And we know that I am the biggest Matthew Judon fan probably in 2022. I'm probably a bigger Matthew Judon fan than I was previous years. And I feel like that's because like whenever I watch like the film and I look at New England defensively, it's like he's the only one just causing constant anarchy. Like I don't even like he's a step above chaos. Like he's complete. Matthew Judon causes complete anarchy for quarterbacks, and he's just so fun to watch. Even tonight in the potential where he could get blown out, I think that Judon is so it like if you're teaching your little one, you got your son which you're watching the game and you're like hey I want you to be you have the ability to be a defensive edge or if you got your kid with you and they're in Pop Warner and they're playing edge rusher, Judon's probably the guy that I'm putting on for him 9 times out of 10 in 2022. Like straight up. I could see it being a last dance kind of scenario. Just don't think he should bring the Pats to Super Bowl contention by going there. Then again, don't think that'd be his intention. I don't think that his intention is to take him to Super Bowl grace. I mean, obviously that's probably the NFL's intention. I Emmitt Smith it. Do the Emmitt. When Emmitt left Arizona and went back to Dallas just for that one, I respected the fuck out of that. Just let it that if I'm the sport, no, I'm just like the NFL and I'm like the game of football. I'm like, let him take one snap or like let him throw one pass and then boom. And that's how I'd handle that. Ceremoniously. What is good, Matt? Dilly, bro. What's good? I have a great parlay tonight. 25 to win 200. Drop that shit because we only got. Drop it right now before we get into the next stream. Give us a prop right now. I'm gonna leave this up. I'm leaving this up. Like I'm gonna stay on air to give you time to type that mug. Like for real. Mac and cheese or tennis skill this week. I am a tennis skill. I'm riding tennis skill. I'm riding tennis skill. This is when tennis skill starts to like do weird things and turn it the fuck on. Give me Ryan. While we here, I'm right here. I'm reaching for my jar of weed. Okay, I'm reaching for the jar. All right. I'm trying to buy Matt some time to write this parlay. All right. Here, let's toss Matt's parlay. I just saw it come up in the chat. All right, I got Josh. All right, is that passing? Is that Josh Allen passing for 2 TDs? Diggs, Stevenson score, Bills money line. I fucking love that. I love that for a 25. Like when you talk mathematically for a 25 to reproduce you 200, I'll take that ROI all day. Like I would prefer to put up 25 and maybe like net a little bit more. But I mean, if that's just the way the odds are striking on a game like this, then that's just the way the odds are striking, and we can't. You know what I mean? Like we can't really argue that. Tannehill even against Philly. Yeah. I don't trust Mac Jones. If you're gonna start Mac Jones, then what I'm saying is that your gut feeling has to be better than mine. You have to feel more confident in that decision than I do. I don't have enough conviction to play Mac Jones, but I also have zero Mac Jones exposure. So like me having zero Mac Jones exposure, maybe like I'm not gonna say it does, but maybe that sways that sways how you perceive my take a little bit more. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, well, Rob, just because Robbie ain't high on, maybe that doesn't mean that I shouldn't be. I personally am gonna play tennis skill. Like if Mac Jones fucking calls a shock and all tonight, I'm with it. But as I get ready to set into like commentator mode, I'm expecting, Josh Allen, 30-yard pass, like Josh Allen, play action, handoff, dumps off Devin Singletary. Like I'm expecting a lot of calls like that I'm gonna be inflecting my voice on. I really don't. Maybe I get one or two big ones that I get to call for Mac Jones. I don't see me calling big Mac Jones plays tonight. Hell no. Hell yeah. Yo, literally like one of my favorites. Like I fucking love Hell No, Hell Yeah. Dude always pulls up. Dude always supports. How you feeling about your Bears this week? Hell No, Hell Yeah. Here, let me throw up Matt's parlay really quick, just so that if y'all need to tell that, I'm leaving that up here for the next 60 seconds. We're about to sign off of this stream here in a minute. Make sure you guys head over to the other stream, just like chill in that waiting room. Josh Allen passing for 2 TDs. Diggs and Stevenson anytime TDs. Bills money line. That's what Matt's rocking. What I'm rocking. Bills money line. Stevenson and Singletary anytime TDs. All right, 3 legs right there. 229.5 for Josh Allen passing yards. 69.5 receiving yards for Stephon Diggs. Okay. For Singletary, damn it. 34.5 rushing yards for Singletary. 5 total sacks between both defenses. All right. Nothing like all Chicago teams are in rebuild mode, and the Bears and Blackhawks, and I don't know what the fuck the Bills are doing or the Bulls are doing. Chicago will get it together in a couple of years. Like, give them like 2 years, like a year or two. For like any one of those teams, like give them a year or 2 years. They're set. They're fine. They're fine. Trust me, they're fine. That's a market I don't ever count out. Maybe basketball I'll count the Bulls, but I always feel like the Bears trying to like find a way to like live up to their legacy. You know, it may not be year after year, but they find it, you know, they catch that circadian rhythm. And then the Blackhawks. I mean, the Blackhawks are just like Chicago. Like the Blackhawks are the Blackhawks. Like, bro, like they'll do their thing. I'll be 21. When are you turning 21? 21. Hey, yo, hell no, hell yeah. Meet me in the other chat. Everybody meet me over in the other chat. I'm about to start up that stream like in 5 minutes. Everybody meet me over in the other chat. Everybody get over to the other chat. I think we're about to celebrate hell no, hell yeah's birthday too. I think Mike's gonna be on the stream. I'm gonna have some other homies pull up. You know, it is what it is. 2 more years. All right, hey yo, it's all love. You know, we're gonna be here celebrating that damn thing with you. You know, we're gonna party it up. We're gonna party it up. Let's go ahead. Let's wrap this one. Let's get over into the other stream. And let's meet up with the fellas. All right. Mike, Jamie, Gator, Taco. We'll see who the fuck pulls up. I think the homie Hearns might make an appearance. Yo, cheers to me, cheers to you, all the Rumboyz and girls. What to do? It's Thursday football, my dude. Thursday.
Thursday night football with the Rumboyz starts now.